Good morning, Brandon Artisan, President Champion Strategies, for another session of public speaking. Once again, we do this because there's a different way of doing it for everyone. Some of you have the resources, some of you don't have the resources, some of you are in positions now that you're going to lead, so congratulations. I have a special place in my heart for all of the teachers, the upcoming. So, front of the room. I've always wanted to do it. Now I'm there as a teacher. I got a promotion at work, and now I'm leading people to their success. Or you've been doing this a while, and front of the room has been taken away from us because of the virus, and we're now reduced to this box. So, whatever the reasons, I'm just trying to go over some ways of how you can do it paid, and there's some great organizations that can help you. Or do I have the discipline to do it myself and I don't want to pay it? Either way, we're just trying to give you some daily tips. Hopefully, some of you can get something out of it. So let's just unpack it for today. How can I overcome my fear? Once again, this anxiety that people have with speaking is a real problem for many people. Fear of public speaking is common. It can range from slight nervousness to really being over the top, and people are just terrified, paralyzed if they know they have to get in front of a room to speak. Whether it's giving a toast, whether it's giving a prayer at a dinner, oh, speaking in front of people. Many people with the fear of public speaking situations, they have to look at how they can do this, whether it's short, long, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, or longer. And wow, what am I going to talk about? So keep these things in mind. Whatever your topic is, just know your topic. The better you understand what you're talking about, and the more that you care about the topic, then the less you'll make mistakes over it because it's something that you believe in. Get organized ahead of time. Plan the information you want to present, whether it's using props, audio, visual aids. Plan. The more organized you are, the less nervous you're going to be. And if you need an outline on some small cards, fine, nothing's wrong with that. But organization is the key. And then if you've ever watched any of mine since day one, practice, 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 practice. That's where the confidence, because you're consistent, because you know the material. The people in the room watching or on this box, they can see that you have command of the material that you're talking about. So that is a beautiful thing when we do that. But most people just don't like the practice. And if you don't practice, there'll be no improvement. If there's no improvement, there's no consistency. If there's no consistency, there'll be no comfort. Challenge specific worries. If there's one worry that you do have, like stuttering, like sweating, this happened to you all the time. Challenge yourself to get over it. Put yourself in a situation by practicing where you can see how I can overcome this. Visualize the importance, and this comes from you and you only. Imagine that your presentation's going to go well. Positive thoughts, because we do it every day, but you have to be prepared. Some of you may need some deep breathing. This can calm you down, taking one, two, or a few more steps before you get up in front of the podium or in front of the group to speak. Nothing wrong with that. We want to bring the rate down so people can see that you are in command of what you're going to do. Focus on your material, not the audience. The material is what you're trying to get out. That content is important. If the content comes out across, the audience will pick it up. Don't be afraid if you need to take a few seconds to get your thoughts together. There's that pregnant pause, as some people say, but don't worry about it. I'd rather you come out with the next thing in your mouth that makes sense to the speech than for you to say something like, forgive me, I'm sorry, oops, I made a mistake. That's not what professionals do. They know that you're silent for a reason. They would be too if they're not up there, but they just want to make sure that, ooh, I'm glad you did take a moment of silence because that was a nugget that you threw out there. Recognize your success. In other words, after your speech is over with, nothing wrong with patting yourself on the back. Be humble about all of that. And the key thing with everything is that we always are seeking support. That's why I'm out here doing this today. We want to make sure that if there's any resources out there that can help me in my individual situation be better at this, that's what you want to look for. So, Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategies, doing this every day to help you out. So, just check me out. And as you do know, I always say, go on out and make it a champion.